That's a good takedown, guys. Look at him strip and drag. Look at that. God, dog. There we go. I'm gonna reel down on him. I kind of feel like he's hit. God, dog, he's taking off. There we go. That did not take long. Howdy folks, we're out on the Ohio today at the Smithland Dam. We was kind of hunting for skipjack there for a little bit. Probably hunt a couple more places. So I went pre-fishing the other day for at another place to see how many fish was there and how I could fish it. I did not like it, so we decided to come back down here to Smithland, see, you know, what all's going on down here. Well, folks, we're up here fishing. We got skipjack aplenty. I'm gonna run great big old baits and see what happens. Hopefully something good and big. Everybody else is drift fishing around here. We got, looks like opening day at a trout thing. What do you call that? Where them people line up down the banks and trout fish? Madness, what I call it, but they seem to enjoy it, so more power to them. No, they open up hatcheries. I don't know. People travel all over to do it. I've yet to catch a trout bigger than the biggest skipjack. I don't know. Thought we'd have had a blue cat takedown. As many people's up here, you'd think that they was flopping out of the water everywhere. You know what the fish said when he hit the rock wall? He said, "Damn." He did not say danger. Well, folks, I was changing out batteries on my camera, and one of my poles bent double. It's just normally how it goes, but he did not get hooked anyway, so it was probably a good blue cat. It was good and slow, but for some reason he didn't get hooked. They're kind of being a little bit timid on biting whole hog today. I think we can change that here directly. That thing will let out a siren and a honk every once in a while. It makes me want to hit the bottom of the boat. Done think we was getting amber alerts all the way down here, and every time I'd get an amber alert, it'd make me jump. Still don't know what the amber alert was about. Somebody done and got them. Well, I don't know. It was in a Buick LeSabre. I'm not real familiar with how that stuff works. I would say it's a good way for the public to, you know, kind of help out. But, I mean, if you see that Buick LeSabre with that license plates, who do you call? 911 or the police? Or do you try to run them down with your catfish boat behind you? Aaron says no. You cannot run them down with a catfish boat behind you. Well, folks, I think we're dealing with a gar infestation. So we're gonna reel in our poles and we're gonna run upstream and then bump back downstream. So I will see y'all here directly. These gar in this Ohio is kind of garsh. Now then, folks, I got my backwards drift. I've just got a simple 3-way with a swivel between me and my bait. And I've got my backwards drift at 0.3. I'm using a 4-ounce weight and a little dab of current. We will see what happens. It did not take long. Now I'm gonna turn my trolling motor off so I don't have to fight the fish. It ain't a very big one. But it's a good way to break the ice. Nice male 5-pound blue. All right, I'm gonna fix my boat before I put my bait on because I make contact with the bottom and just bounce her backwards. I had another in there, folks, but I missed him because I'm messing with my trolling motor. I've got the trolling motor in spot lock now, just letting that drift backwards. Missed him as well. It's hard not to jerk. That ain't something. Catch two or catch one right off the bat. Get another good bite. And not get another bite. Well, folks, I think we're going to go to Barkley Lake and pull planter boards. I'm tired of all these people. Well, folks, I had the bright idea of leaving Smithland Dam to come to Barkley Lake. I do not know. So we're pulling boards. As long as the jet ski don't run through them, I think we'll be all right. Hopefully we can catch 3 or 4 fish real quick. Get off this crazy son of a gun. I never dreamed a lake this big would have so many people on it. Of course, right now it ain't so bad. We ain't got no bites yet. But there's definitely more people out here than there was at Smithland Dam. I don't know how these boards is gonna do in this, whatever you want to call it. Aaron's having fun. Everybody's got their own thing to do. I guess these people like to burn gas. I seen a few fish up through there. The river channel's out there about 50 yards, and it's about 20 foot of water here, a little shy of 20 foot. It took me forever to find a place that I could fish without getting run over. But we're in 50 foot of water right now. But we're going to drag up to 20 foot. I wished I had me one of them things that the skiers put up, a skier flag, so people don't run me over if they pay any attention to it. I feel like a little minnow in a big damn sea. So far I ain't got run over, nor have I got any bites. I got my first bite. That's kind of cool. Middle pole just got slammed. It's got a fish on it. Oh! Like I said, folks, when all else fails, you can run planer boards and still catch fish. So, oh, that thing come off. It was about a 5-pound fish. Sounds sort of like NASCAR out here. That fish got off too. They like I can't tell if I got that fish or not. Yeah, I think I got him. My other pole's getting a bite. This one ain't very big. No, he ain't on there anymore. Folks, I'm gonna keep some of these smaller ones today because I'm fish hungry. Oh, this lake here's plumb full of these things. I don't keep them very often, but like I said, I'm kind of fish hungry. Boy, we could have some fun if these boats wasn't all out here. If y'all can hear me, folks, I just got a bite on that one. I've moved up into 17 foot of water, and I hadn't got a bite since I moved up into that 17 foot, but that was a bite. People ain't good about observing maritime safety in this lake. They probably think that I'm in the way. And they probably might be right. I would say that if we could stay in that 50 foot of water, we might have pretty good luck. So we're back in 25 foot. That's a good thing. We're gonna go try to find some 50 foot of water where there ain't so many people at. All right, folks, we're back to fishing. We got to deal with 13 foot of water for a little bit, and then we'll be back into our 50 foot. It kind of looks like that all these people might be leaving. I never knew it got like this down here. Well, I remember coming down here as a kid and fishing with some commercial fishermen, and they said do not get out here on a day during the weekend. But it looks to me like that once this jag of boats get over with, we might be through with boats for a little bit. Now, I'm just an old silly country boy. But what in the world is wrong with people? Of course, they might say that about me. They probably do. What in the world's he out here with catfish poles hanging out the back of his boat right now? We're all drunk and gonna run over him. It did not take us long to hook into a couple that 50-foot drag, but we got up into some shallow water and started getting hung up, and I was getting mad. That old boy there, he likes Kid Rock. He threw up a wave too. He don't care if his veins are punctured, according to Kid Rock. Something about northern lights and southern comfort. I need to pay attention to my poles. I think I got a bite. I heard my rack pop back here. That's usually a good indication of a bite or getting hung up, and nothing's hung up. There's a bunch of friendly sorts out here. They're all waving. They're probably like, man, these folks are really wanting to fish. See, little do they know that I just wanted to hear a little piece of Kid Rock. So I knew where to come. Because everybody needs a little Kid Rock in their life. But I think we're fixing to get into fish. We're at 23 foot. Them back there I was catching, getting bites was in 50. Now we got the residential tow truck going, I think. A feller could probably make some money towing boats and diving and doing all the stuff that needs to be done after a day like this. Of course, he might be just got him a flashing light, a strobing to Kid Rock. Nope, he's a residential tow truck. The people being towed does not look happy. They must have listened to too much Kid Rock. Well, he had a little bit of a different thing going on. He had Snoop Doggy Dogg. He was listening to the D-double-O-G or D-O-double-G. I don't know what that song was. Some kind of new rap. I don't know new rap. I know Snoop D-O-double-G and Kid Rock. I'm actually surprised that no law has come around and said hi to us and asked us what the fire are we doing out here. We're in 32 foot of water. I wonder if they'll go home and say, you never know what I seen on the lake today. Somebody fishing. Here comes Kid Rock boat back. He's gonna be a cowboy. I kind of feel like that's the Coast Guard. No, it's a towboat. We got a fish on. We had one on. I knew when we got in that 35, 36 foot range, we'd start getting into fish. Got the dog. I was looking at the house barge and one about took off with my center pole. About right to put in the cooler and eat. Like I said, they're friendly sorts around here, but they'll flat run over your planer boards. Nice little old blue. Be good eating size. All we gotta do is suffer through one more fish, Aaron. So that's Shania Twain, ain't it, Aaron?
No, that's not Shania.
Well, she's a redneck girl. She says y'all in hee-haw. I bet there ain't a redneck out here but me.
Probably not.
They're talking about us. We went by them a while ago earlier. They was bouncing. They had these little yellow things hanging out the back of their boat. I think that they might be fishing. I do believe that's Nellie. Now, that's bad when somebody like me knows more rap than they do Shania Twain. Yeah, he's cooking hot dogs. We have snuck out in the middle of the river channel. We're in 47 foot of water right now. But I think there's something wrong with that board over there. Something's going on there. It's got a fish on it. I thought it was doing something strange. I wonder if he come off. I think I felt it there. Ain't no telling how long he's been on there. Like I said, I thought that board was acting strange. That's the biggest one we've caught today. God, dog. That's about as big as I'll keep them to cook, guys. Can't even catch fish without getting mad at them. We have gotten right up here in the middle of these folks' path. But it's the only place I know to catch fish. And we gotta get one more.
Yeah, okay, I heard that. You said 3. Gotta get one. One more, Leslie. I'm coming off the boat back to the shore.
We've worked our butts off for these 3 fish we got in the cooler. All kinds of stress out here in these boats. 56 foot of water, folks. So if you decide to come to Lake Barkley, don't jack around in anything less than 35. One of the main reasons why I decided to come down here is we're going to Carr Lake a couple weeks from now, and I wanted to see if I could see a thermocline out here. And I do not see no thermocline. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. I don't think I can use that as a title. I think I got to use like rich and famous lifestyles. radar. I think we got a mess of fish. I'll clean them in the morning. So a fella could have some fun out here if the rich and famous wasn't out here. Well, folks, I think I'm gonna call it. It's been fun. We caught a few fish today. I didn't catch my big one that I wanted to catch today, but you know, sometimes you don't always catch them. I haven't been fishing, you know, much in the last week or two. I think I went one day and pulled boards for a little bit. Last time we went for an all-day trip was when Aaron caught that last big fish, bigger. I might go Thursday. If I do, I'm gonna go to Smithland Dam through the week and do nothing but drift and bump. So I will see y'all later. Lifestyles that are not so rich and famous. You know, folks, it don't sadden me a doggone bit not to have a boat like that.